Hi Taurus, this is your December read coming at you in the end of November. Loving it. Welcome to the holiday season. I am so excited. I am a huge holiday season person. Yes, I know it's the end of November, but I have my decoration up already. I have my tree up. I am loving it. I'm such a big kid when it comes to Christmas. So if you're celebrating Christmas, Hanukkah, Thanksgiving and all that good stuff, hope you have an absolutely amazing time. And a huge Christmas present for me could be if you smash that like button and subscribe to the channel, and we will see each other in the new year. Right, so let's get on to see what is coming in for Taurus in December. Right, couple more shuffles. And one more. Right, let's dive in and have a look at what we've got. Right, Taurus, my lovelies, we are starting off with the Queen of Swords. Right, the Queen of Swords, male or female, it doesn't matter. It's the feminine energy of communication. Can be a little bit sharp, can be a little bit abrupt, but let's have a look into it, okay? It's coming across with a lot of wisdom. Okay, that's what a lot of emotional depth. So let's have a look what we've got. The Hangman. Justice. Wow. The High Priestess. And the Five of Cups. Oh my goodness, you got 3 major arcana in a 5-card spread. Okie dokie. So this is a definite message for one of you guys. Okay. Right. Let's have a look. Right, as I say, the Queen of Swords is communicating with someone. Okay. But in a very feminine way, okay. It can be quite sharp, but it's not abrupt. It can be quite cutting when there is the certain cards around it. Let's have a look, okay. Right, the Queen of Swords. Please clarify the Queen of Swords. The Death card. Now, I love the Death card because I can hear you laughing. It signifies a brand new start. Okay, and I do feel like that this is what you've been waiting for. Okay, I do feel like that where I said that this can be quite cutting, okay, it's that time of having that cutting communication is over, okay, and that is the Death card. And it's almost like you have been almost struggling with someone, okay, and that communication is now at its end. That's what I'm hearing, okay. Because now we've got the Hangman. Now the Hangman is almost like a timeout card for yourself, basically. You have put yourself in timeout. The Hangman is there on purpose. He's done it himself. Okay, but it's almost like just to pause. I want to stop for a minute. And I see this with the Queen of Swords. Okay, with the Death card. There is no more I would say fighting, but it's not fighting. There's no more need for bickering. There's no more. That's over. Okay, and I do feel like that this is maybe to do with an ex or an ex-friend. Okay, someone who's very close to you. Yeah. Okay. Someone who's very close to you that has, I'm hearing, got away with blue murder. Okay. But it's the end of, you know, when you see their name flash up on your phone, you're like, oh God, what now? You know, it's the end of that. Something has changed, okay, and I believe that it's a change in you for the better. It's almost like you're not dealing with that anymore. Yeah, and after, I don't see you losing friendship with this person if it's a friend. And believe it or not, I think if it's an ex, there isn't too many hard feelings. I don't feel that. I don't feel that strongly. There has been in the past, but I do feel like it. I'm hearing that it's too much of your energy. You can't be bothered with that anymore. It's too much energy. Okay, but it's almost with the hangman, you have put yourself in the timeout position, because honestly, guys, I feel exhausted. I feel exhausted from that. Let's have a look. Clarify that. Oh, there you go. Yeah, the Three of Pentacles is because you want to start rebuilding. Yeah, it's almost like I'm done with that. That was too much effort, too much energy. I can't be dealing with that. Yeah, I want to start to rebuild again. So after a bit of a hangman moment, after a bit of a pause, this is the realisation that you want to start either building up the friendship again or moving on from an ex and building you up. But there is new foundations that you want to start laying. Okay, right. The next card we've got is Justice. Also can mean Libra. Yeah, Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus. It can dictate Libra. So it's the balancing of the scales. Now, I do feel like that, yeah, a few home truths have been told or are going to be told, okay? With the Five of Swords, you're not overly... Oh, sorry, bear with me a moment. I just need to do something with my camera. Sorry about that, guys. Right, where was I? Okay, yeah, I do feel like there's been a few home truths being told, or there's going to be, okay? So, it's, with the Five of Swords, it's like a, you are saying a few home truths to someone. They're not going to like it, but it needs to be said. You're not overly going to be happy about having to have this talk with this person, but I'm actually hearing enough's enough. Okay, and you know it's the right time to have this conversation with this person, because intuitively with the High Priestess, you know, when you know, you know, you know. So there's too many you knows in that. Right, so let's clarify the High Priestess. Sometimes a card won't come out for the High Priestess because it is my silent card. So let's, oh, there we go. Options, options, options. Okay. Right. So, with the High Priestess card, it is using your intuition. Okay. I do feel like you've been toying with yourself backwards and forwards. I should say something. I can't say something. I should say something, etc. Yeah. And I do feel like this goes back to the Five of Swords. With the Five of Cups, it will feel like a bit of a loss, okay, having this conversation with this person. But don't forget, there is a willing to rebuild. And there is the Two of Cups still behind. So it's almost like, don't cry over spilt milk. Move on. Okay, and I do feel like that you are going to be ready to do that. Let's clarify the Five of Cups. Oh, there you go. Yeah, Six of Cups. There you go. The Six of Cups is nostalgia. Okay, it's remembering stuff from the past. It's having that childlike energy of, you know, having that the cozy blanket around you of memories of younger, happier times. Okay, that is what you're going to hold on to, especially coming into the festive season. Okay, I do feel like that you are going to turn a major page. By the time it comes to the end of December, you are going to be significantly happy with yourself of how things have gone. Okay, but it does seem like you do need to have this talk because it's weighing far too heavy on you. Okay, right, Taurus, that is what I've got for you. Please like, share and subscribe, and I will see you on one of my random reads. Bye.